Have you ever wondered just how strong a gorilla really is? Could they rival the world's strongest humans in raw power? Gorillas are known for their incredible strength, and their sheer muscle mass makes them seem like they could lift anything in their path. But just how much can a gorilla bench press? In this video, we'll uncover the mind-blowing strength of gorillas and compare their power to humans. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Prepare to be amazed! Gorilla anatomy and natural strength. Before we guess how much gorillas could bench press, it's important to know how gorillas are built. Humans and gorillas are not built the same way. Over time, gorillas' bodies have changed to make them stronger than humans ever could be. Gorillas are very strong because their muscles are made up of thick fibers. Because these muscle fibers are so much bigger than human ones, gorillas can make a huge amount of force. Gorillas are built for raw power, while people depend on strength and endurance to get things done. Their muscles are built so that they can quickly become very strong, which helps them do everything from jumping to fighting. Their strong arms are one of the most noticeable things that makes them strong. Gorillas have very long arms that can apply a lot of power. In the wild, this is important not only for climbing, but also for things like pulling and moving. Their muscles are thick and closely packed together, which makes them perfect for jobs that need pure strength, like easily cutting through thick plants or breaking tree branches. Their amazing strength is also due in part to the way their bones are built. Gorillas have bigger, denser bones than people do. This gives their strong muscles a strong base to rest on. Their unique mix of thick muscle fibers and strong bones gives them the force they need to be very strong. The most important difference between them is that their arms are much longer than gorillas. It gives gorillas a lot of power that their arms are up to 20% longer than their bodies. This is very important for their strength because it makes them better at using power. Because their arms are longer than ours, they can swing from tree to tree, which has helped them stay alive in the wild. Gorillas can lift more weight because their arms are longer than most animals. Their larger arms enable them to swing from tree to tree, which has become vital for their survival in the wild. Given their longer arms than those of other animals, gorillas can lift greater weight. Longer limbs provide greater movement of force from the muscles to the current task. This simple difference in their bodies is a big part of their strength, letting them do things that humans would never be able to do. The bench press myth. The common question is how much a monkey could bench press. Now that we know how they're built, let's answer it. Scientists have made reasonable guesses based on watching gorillas in the wild and seeing how strong they are. We may never know for sure because there haven't been any real tests. There is evidence that a silverback gorilla has the strength to lift up to 4,000 pounds. This is 10 times the weight of a professional fighter. As an example, the guy who holds the current world record for the bench press can lift just over 1,100 pounds. There is still a long way to go before this is as strong as a gorilla. This guess comes from how gorillas act in the wild, but no one has ever done a bench press test with one. It has been seen that gorillas can easily lift and move big logs, fight off enemies, and even rip through thick vegetation. These acts show that their strength is much higher than what humans can achieve, even with a lot of practice and skill. There are many ways for gorillas to show how strong they are in the wild. One well-known example is how gorillas can pull down big tree roots. It would be hard for a person to even lift a big rock, but a gorilla can easily pull trees out of the ground. Giant rocks have been seen being moved by gorillas, showing how their strength is used in the wild. Gorillas are also very good at fighting. They use their huge strength to beat rivals when they are protecting their land or fighting for control of their troops. Their strong bodies and muscular arms make them almost impossible to stop in fights, which shows how amazing their physical skills are. Human versus gorilla strength. Even though the gorilla's projected strength is scary, it's important to see how it stacks up against human strength. Amazingly strong humans, especially top athletes, can do amazing things, but the difference in power between humans and gorillas is mind-boggling. The bench press human record is around 1,100 pounds. Years of training, expertise, and diligence are needed to get at this degree of strength. Though nothing compares to the power of a gorilla, this is an excellent achievement. A silverback gorilla might be able to bench press up to 4,000 pounds, far heavier than the strongest human person, as we already said. It's important to remember, though, that the difference in strength isn't always due to raw muscle. Technique and training are very important to humans, and a big part of their strength comes from being able to do the same thing over and over again and use technical advantage. For instance, a wrestler can work on their bench press method, making sure they can lift as much weight as possible while using the least amount of energy. People lack the sheer force of gorillas because of evolutionary trade-off. Over millions of years, people have evolved into smarter, more resilient, and more adept users of their little muscles. We have been able to create sophisticated tools and systems which gorillas have not been able to thrive and flourish in. Consequently, mankind has grown leaner and quicker. Their stamina exceeds their muscular power. Conversely, gorillas have become stronger, which is more crucial for their existence. Whether they are defending their tribes from danger or just proving who's in charge, wild animals require sheer might to survive. While gorillas are far stronger than humans, people with human physique are more suited for sprinting great distances or doing delicate, precise tasks. Gorilla strength in the wild. Gorillas are very strong, and it's not just an interesting fact. It's essential for their survival. Their strength helps them find their way around in the wild, stay safe, and create social control. Because gorillas live in thick woods, they need to be strong to stay alive. Their strength allows them to hunt food and scale trees, among other things. Though they enjoy climbing, they must be able to reach food that other animals could not be able to get to. They are strong enough to climb trees and look for food like leaves, fruits, and other plants. Their strong arms make it easy for them to climb, which is one reason they do well where they live. Strength is also very important for safety. Gorillas eat leaves most of the time, but they have to watch out for lions and other big animals. At these times, their strength can keep danger away. Hunters know that gorillas are hard to catch, so they use their size to keep them away. In monkey groups, being strong means you are powerful. It is common for the silverback gorilla to be the biggest and best guy in the group. He shows who is boss by using his strength to scare and beat enemies. These shows of strength are often part of a ritualized process where gorillas fight without killing each other to decide who is in charge. When it's time to mate, strength also matters because the biggest gorillas are more likely to get females to like them. To the silverback, showing off his strength isn't just a way to show he's stronger. It's also a way to show he's ready to lead the troop. Gorillas need to be strong every day to do important things like making houses. It is known that gorillas build houses every night out of sticks and leaves. A lot of hard work goes into the process, especially when it's done in the wild, where the weather can be tough. Another important thing that gorillas' strength helps them do is find food. Because they are so strong, they can bend and break trees, pull down leaves, and even move big things to find food that is hidden. Gorillas are able to live and do well in their surroundings because they are strong and quick. A gorilla's strength isn't just shocking, it's a testament to how evolution shapes survival. While humans may never match their raw power, it's a reminder of the incredible diversity of life. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing creatures, hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating comparisons.